Ready to get the recording going? There we go. Okay, well, thanks everyone for joining us. Those of you that will watch this recording after, my name is Don Carson. It's been a pleasure to be with Dave and his wife Joyce. My wife and Nancy and I have been involved here for well over a year now as the master distributors, helping launch this company, going through all the growth phases, all the development phases, and watching what works and what doesn't work. And you know what? It's been a labor of love, but it's interesting to see the volume picking up, the amount of transactions picking up. And that's the industry that we're in. It's the collectible industry, which is growing very quickly. And we're a chance company that gives you the chance to not only get some items that you may select that you don't know what's inside, like a box break type item, and you might get Willy Wonka's golden ticket, or you might pick something from our graded branded company, Collect Direct, which has created a brand of products in its own cases, which are gaining traction now. In fact, the grading quality and the quality of the cases is so good that Dave's actually been approached by many people to see if they would do some grading for them, and he's turned them down because it's an exclusive choice of his to make the items that are in the Collect Direct platform for the Collect Direct members. And so ultimately, you all get to be a part of our buyers club, a point-click share club, some sort of a way of looking at things that you like and find people in the world that you might know would love something, from say a Beanie Baby to a Barbie to a Hot Wheel to a Matchbox to a NASCAR item, or to any of the different sports in the sports cards memorabilia area, and point, click, and share an item to them. And if they see something they like, they may want to join you in this adventure. And so that's kind of the premise of what Collect Direct really is. It's a group mentality of sharing things around the globe, currently in Canada, the United States, and Australia, with a goal to be able to go around the globe in a big way, with the right timing when we are ready to handle that growth. Because as I said at the beginning, you're talking about a company that is participating as a little fly in a snowstorm right now, because this industry is going to be $1 trillion over the next 9 years. And we just want a piece of that action. But we're going to do it in a way that's going to be fun, and a way that allows people to share and really bring their history back to them. And we call it Bring the Past to the Future. And I've got my good friend Jackie Boyle from Australia, who's going to take over and share her thoughts on, really the story of Collect Direct and where it's going. And as you can hear, my voice is a little harsh because I've got a very sore throat. So I'm going to let her take over. And Jackie, call me on when you need me. So my friend Jackie Boyle from Australia, thanks for joining us. Let's learn a little bit of what Collect Direct really is, and why now, and why you should be taking a look at this if you're looking at this video for the first time.
Absolutely, Don, and thank you so much for always trusting me to step in when needed. And I want to thank each and every one of you for turning up tonight, wherever you may be, and also for any special guests. So I can see that Ashley is a special guest that's come on tonight. So welcome to the call, and if anybody else is as well, we hope that you see what we do. So with that, as Don was saying, we have such an exciting industry in regards to what we've got with Collect Direct, and there is nothing else like it. The business platform that has been created for you certainly is something that is so unique, and it is very exciting. And I'm going to start this. I need the host, if you can, Ben, to let me share my screen, if that's okay, please. I'm not able to do that at the moment. Oh, there we go. So if we start looking at why it's so unique, and I was having a chat to some people earlier today, and I said to them, when we start looking at this business of memories that we do have, what Dave has done, you've got to understand this man has been bringing things together and connecting generations for over 40 years. And the story that I love behind this, a genuine story behind this, is that he's been doing this with his dad. He started off as a young boy collecting. And currently at the moment, Dave has been, very generous for us here in Australia, that he's opened Australia up for us, and USA and Canada as well. So they're the 3 countries that are actually operational in the business. So we want you to come in, come in and have a look around, because let's go through and share this wonderland of possibilities. When we talk about possibilities, the possibilities are up to you. Now, you can sit there and you may see something that somebody else doesn't. And that's the beauty of this industry, because seeing is actually believing. And I didn't really understand that actual term until I saw it for myself, because when I could see our story as a company, Dave and Joyce Jordan, but especially Dave, from a little boy that started collecting with his dad. He saw his dad had a passion, and a very big passion, predominantly in the sports space. But for whatever reason, it evolved into a huge dream that Dave had of being able to collect other categories, and categories through life, categories through generations of experiences that people created, like the Beanie Babies. And so when we started looking at what he had and why we believe in what we do have here, is because it is so unique. And when you see with this man, like that picture itself and the expressions, the emotions that are in Dave's face, that sums it up for myself. And for you, for those that know Dave, that is that man right there that has a huge belief in what he's got, because he does believe in miracles. We've seen this man before in the past, and behind every great man is a phenomenal woman. I have to say that because I'm a woman. But Joyce stands right beside Dave in support. And it's through these two people that we have got a collection of these people that you're seeing. So we were lucky enough to, in October of 2023, we went to Sioux Falls, and we had a collection of people, as you're seeing here, from all walks of life. And the thing that was most unique about it was that it wasn't just women, it wasn't just men, and it wasn't just a particular age bracket. It covered all aspects of walking through life, from male, female, all types of ages. It was a house of fun, and we did have a house of fun. It's a minefield of memories that Dave has brought to us, and we're making more memories as we go through. It does awaken the child within us. I started searching through and talking to people about different items that were in there, that I had a look in there today for one reason, to see what was in there that I hadn't seen. And I saw country and western trading cards, and I'm thinking, that's something that I didn't even think of, to be honest, until you start searching. What do you have in your business, in your back office? You need to keep looking, because there's over 15,000 items to have a look. Everybody has an emotional attachment to something. I've got a nephew who's a country and western singer, so that made me immediately think about him. Our business model is for absolutely everybody. And there's not too many other business models or companies that you can say that it is for absolutely everybody, because normally there's a niche market when you're looking at a company that's coming to you or being presented to you. This niche market is actually something that's suitable for everybody of any age. To do the business, you must be 18 years of age, but it's unique in where it's going to be heading into being $1 trillion business. It's not there yet, but by 2033, the projection is we're looking at $1 trillion industry that you, as an independent rep, get to hitch a wagon to, along with team members, develop a customer base, because our company has you and your business covered. There's no risk to you, none at all. All you've got to do is point, click, and share. But we will say that there are no guarantees on income claims here. So you may not even make $1, but it's up to you. Like most businesses, just remember there's no risk, but it's up to you to get out there and share it. So point, click, and share. Online shopping, we went through a period a few years ago, as we all know what we went through. We were forced to do things differently. We had no choice. So shopping online became something that everybody had to become accustomed to. So as we move forward with Collect Direct, we already have people that are doing that. They're dancing across their keyboards, they're shopping. Why? Because of the ease. I think what it created for us was the awareness, the trust in being able to go online and shop. We could do that whenever we wanted to. Your company does that for you, your business. You are the CEO of your own company. And so 24 hours a day, people can actually go shopping through this vault of memories that Dave has. And you've got to understand, if I could have put a picture of Dave in there like that, which I haven't seen him in a suit that often, but I have, he would be looking deep down into that and just think about the millions of dollars that he's spent bringing what he has, and he's given it to each one of you. He's got a vault of memories of a business model that we all have access to. Like, if you think about the generosity of what this man has given us, is beyond imaginable. We know we've got something in the future, and there's always a future for all of us. Tomorrow is the future. Dave Jordan has a vault that is coming to us. It's not ready yet, but it's something that is exciting to get ready for. But at the moment, you've got so much in your fingertips to look forward to. So as I breeze through these, I've just put a collage together. Have a look through, because I'm sure there's some things in here that you're going to go, are you kidding me? He has that. Yes, he does. He has all of this and more. It is just insane what he does have. And as I keep researching every day, I keep looking for a new item to be able to share with people exactly what he does have, because of the versatility and the flexibility in this business. It is so flexible. It does suit anybody of any age. And I think for many people, having a home-based business through to the corporate space, you can do this wherever you want to. You can have a full-time job, you can have a corporate-based job, or you can be at home and be a stay-at-home mum or a dad, and you can still do this business. It's basically for absolutely everybody. I love this because it does pull through generations. Like my dad has this, he's 88. So he's got a very big collection of Matchbox toys, and he has, being a builder, he has collected those. I've watched it from a young child as to what he's collected. He's put it into the couple of beautiful big glass cases that open up, and we were never allowed to touch them as a child, and he has all of the boxes. I've watched this and he still has it. So he's a collector. He's a collector that he's been collecting right through to retirement age, which is where he's at now. And if we start looking at shopping through here, 15,000 items and growing, it is a shopping wonderland. And the unique part about our company is that every single item that you land on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it has its own individual link. So if you find something that you can think of, my sister-in-law is an avid Elvis Presley supporter, loves them. Been going to the Elvis Presley convention every year in Parks, Australia, ever since it started. Well, I can send her a link to the Elvis Presley items that we have. You have a QR code that you can develop and just share your business. This is how easy this business can be for you. Company owners are Dave and Joyce. And so when I look at myself as being a coach, and I'm the CEO of David's and my business, we have decided to join this business. So we have become coaches to other people that want to come on board with us. So they're our team. Like, we're going to help our players that are going to play this game of this collectible industry. And then we're going to bring on fans that are going to be our customers. So when you can talk about it however you may want to, but if you want to bring it into the sports space, because that's our passion for us, you may want to bring it into the corporate space. It's up to you, and talk about having a CEO and a 2IC and then having employees and so forth. It's whatever works for you. And that's the flexibility. This business opportunity is easy. This is all you have to do. Annual membership of $9.98 US. There is a minimum monthly of $29.98. Now, I just want to say this to you, $29.98 a month, and you get to choose the item that you want. Now, you can keep that as a collectible item. You can on-sell it if you choose to, or you can gift it. It is totally up to you. But what that does for you, it allows you to have the capacity to be able to earn an income from this business if you go out and work. And again, there's no guarantees. The annual business cost comes down to literally $1 a day. I don't know about you, but we've got two conventional businesses, and we can't operate them for $1 a day, I can tell you. You can fast track your business too. What do we say with that? Well, you can actually decide to purchase more items. There are options like the dugout, the bullpen, that you can go in and you can purchase those particular packs or the sample packs. That's obviously going to fast track your business for you as well. So the option is totally up to you on where you would like to go, or just choose any of your monthly items for $29.98. So as we pop in here, it's a $40 to start, $10 membership, and then $30 to choose your first item when you get started. So it's not a huge outlay at all to be able to start your own business. It's unique. There are no competitors, as we've mentioned. A roadmap has been provided by Dave and his team. You know, what has been put in front of us, it's a pathway of possibilities. What are the possibilities? It's whatever you deem it to be. You're the one that is the CEO of your business. You've got to have a flexible mind on where you want to take it. So you can actually take this into so many different areas when you understand what there is to be able to share. So I dare you to think outside of the box, because when you do, you can use tools like, this is a digital magazine. If you haven't gone in and had a look at this, please do, because there's live links inside of this. Terry Reckner's husband, Dennis, actually is the developer of this. And right in the center here, When you open that up, each one of those has a live link back to our social media pages. So it's a great tool to be able to use to share with people. This is an affordable business. It's sustainable because it's affordable. It's duplicatable because it's sustainable and it's affordable. So when you think about it like that, you can see why Dave's burning desire to open up his vault of 40 years of collecting to bring it to you becomes this business of memories of connecting generations together. And we just want to thank you, because what you have in front of you going forward, that we are evolving constantly as a company, Collect Direct. We want to ensure that you stay plugged in, so come into these calls each week. We're doing our very best as we change, as things do occur, and that's what businesses do, they evolve. But also make sure you go back to the person that invited you here today. If you're new, please go back and ask them for questions. But as I said before, Don, we need to make sure that people are very aware that there are no claims being made here to be able to earn an actual income off of this. This is something that we're introducing to you as an opportunity. What you choose to do with it is up to you, and you will be rewarded for your efforts. So that's how I feel about it, because I'm pretty excited about it, Don, and I know we've got a couple of guests, but is there anything that you'd like to add to that?
Yeah, I would. I thought that was just awesome. Thank you so much. And think about what she said there, $29.98. If you were to find a customer, a fan, or another member that does the same thing, the company pays you a $5 US check, plus gives you volume that you build for team building. And before you know it, you're getting all your money back and you're getting your card of the month for free. It's just some simple way to look at it. But let's just share our CEO. Ben, I hope you're ready to share the video that Dave created today. It's about a 2-minute video live from his corporate office. And so Ben, why don't you take it back here, see if you can share that screen live with Dave Jordan on a recording he did earlier on today. So go right ahead, Ben. And rolling. No volume.
Oh, we've got no volume. This is what happens, folks, with technology sometimes. And I'm sure we can edit it out of here.
Just had a sad little emoji go by. Ben, is that not going to work? Doesn't look like it. Well, while he's saying if he can get that to work, why don't you go to your first guest, Jackie? I know you've had a couple lined up to tell their success stories. So go right ahead, Jackie.
Okay, I will do. The first person I'd like to bring on is Viola Tam. If you're able to unmute yourself, if Ben can do that for us. Viola comes from Australia. Originally, she is from Hong Kong, but I've had the pleasure of being able to work with Viola. She comes from another team, and that's the beauty of what we have with this company, that we can work with many people. It doesn't matter where you come in, who brings you in. That's the wonderful thing about having a network and a community of people. So Viola, are you able to
Yep,
she
can go.
Yes, I did. I did. First of all, thank you so much for having me here. I love to share how I feel about this. I would say I love your terminology, shopping wonderland. That was an area that I did not realize until I have joined and been working with you, amazing lady. So what I am grateful is that this shopping wonderland can be operated 24/7 without me actually physically there. This is so important because my dad used to run a traditional business. And when my mom knew that I was doing business years ago, she would say, no way, nearly 365 days at the shop. And I said, no way, we're doing it online. And my mom was saying that that was pretty cool. And this is exactly how this e-commerce business is. And I said to my mom, I'm planning for retirement at that time. And I certainly don't want to be staying in a shop. So this is number one thing I'm grateful for. The number two thing I'm grateful for is the versatile of products, because I myself is not a trading card person, but my sponsor is. He's so crazily into sports cards. What I've got educated is that, wow, if I were to approach other business people, they will value the sports cards, as well as they have a number of options after they invested, they buy their own favorite card, for example. They can on sell that, they can keep it, and they can like you said, keep it until generations later. So who knows? I am so grateful that I've been introduced into this possibility, so to speak. So the one thing I'm super excited now is that it seems like we're getting more musical stuff. I am an Elvis Presley fan as well, and I have just ordered 100 of the business cards. Not business card, like this. I'm not sure whether you can see it. It's a card, the trading card, 100 of it in a box. And at the back of each card, you've got the story behind what's in that image. And I can't wait to read all this. And I'm so excited. Maybe one day I should join the festival that you mentioned about.
Hey, Viola, can you share your camera? I'd love to see that card. I don't think your camera's on.
You can see it. Sometimes it's the reflection.
Yeah, we
No.
haven't got you. We
No,
haven't
that's
got
okay
you
though.
where we can
But we
see
can
you,
hear
but-
it in you can hear the passion in your voice. So that's
Give it just a few minutes.
yeah.
So, Don, I will say, Viola was sharing that with me earlier and on a call, and we were talking about this. And Viola was showing me that the pack of Elvis Presley cards, and there was 100 of them, and each one of them had a story. So you can only begin to imagine what you could do with that, and how many people that you can reach out and attach them to the postcards. So just place them right in front of yourself, Viola, and you'll be able to see them. So if you put them right
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's Elvis Presley. I'm not turning into Elvis Presley. And at the back, you got some
Information.
stories behind why that card, if that makes sense. And each card is numbers, 596 to 95. Wow, I'm so cool. I'm so excited.
Viola, let me ask you. I see all of those hockey pictures. Is that just a green screen or is that actually in your own?
I made it as my background.
Nice. Do you know
Yeah.
that one on the right was one of my favorite players, Gordie Howe from the Detroit Red Wings?
Like I just said, I am grateful because I did not know that's possible to have this what they call opportunity to tap into $1 trillion business with so low overhead and
It's the
so
biggest thing.
flexible.
I agree. That's the biggest point we should be making, what you just said right there. That's bang on right. To
Yes,
join a
lastly,
business with this much potential for so little a cost. Wow.
And lastly, I would love to share that in one of my team members, he is in the 80s, Martin Farr, 80-year-old. He can still do this because it's so flexible and versatile. So this is why I'm so excited. I can't wait until the vote is open. Thank you.
You're the best. Good. I look forward to seeing you again when we get together next time and get a big hug, my friend. You're awesome. Let's go to you, Ben. I think you've got that video keyed up with Dave Jordan, if that's okay. Now, if that's possible, go right ahead, Ben. I saw that in the notes. It looked like you were ready. Here we go.
Hey guys, Dave Jordan here with Collect Direct, and I just want to talk to you about a few more items we have on the site that we put on, in the last couple weeks. Some of them, like last month, I loaded these little before Christ coins. They're all on there, and it's 330 AD right here, Roman Empire coin. They're really, really cool. They're on there, available. And then a couple weeks ago, I loaded the set of 8 from Americana, Panini Americana. The 8 Tuskegee Airmen. These were the blacks that test piloted. They made a great movie about them. And then, we got all different sorts of cards. This is a Betty White facsimile autograph. You could go on there, check it out. We got Draisaitl from the Oilers that's lighting it up right now. We've got, here we go, Victor Wembanyama or whatever. Wembanyama just won the Rookie of the Year. And then, of course, Mike Tyson. He's on here fighting Ali. This is another one that is a cool little custom art card. And there's only a limited edition of these. And that's Ali fighting Tyson. And then, of course, Bobby Orr. And then this one's kind of cool. This Mickey Mantle here, the reprint. A couple of these over the last couple weeks on eBay have sold for, I know one of them was like $129, and another one was like best offer on $100 whatever dollars. But this one here is on there for $29.98. Check them out. And, I'm sorry I got my glasses on so I could read, but check them out. And totally going to be loading new stuff here all week. And we got a lot of cool things happening right now. And all these cards right here are just being ready to be put on. So we're going to be exciting and things are happening. So check them out. Go look for the Tuskegee Airmen or a BC coin or some of the newer cards that we loaded on there with a great selection of over 300. Talk to you soon.
Well, that's awesome.
Wow.
That's exciting. You know what? We're planning on trying to do that every Wednesday to get some Dave exposure with all his new thoughts on some of the new items. So that's awesome. Viola, that was so cool. I know you got one more guest, Jackie. We should finish off with, so go right ahead.
Todd Atkins, are you able to unmute yourself, my friend?
Probably have to get his video going shortly after, I would think. But there, I see his face. So go right ahead, Todd. Need your volume. Can't hear you. Oh. Nope.
Can you hear me?
Now we can. There we
Yeah.
go. There's that beautiful
I
Australian
don't-
accent.
Here we go. This modern technology, isn't it good? Hi guys, how are we?
Good, awesome. Good to see you, my friend.
Oh, listen, I'm super excited about this. I keep saying to people, I can't believe what Dave and Joyce has done for us for a startup fee of literally a bottle of wine, $40, and $1 a day to get into a business where you put the time and effort in, you're going to make some good money. And I'm very, very surprised, and just little things. I've been donating some time to our local Salvation Army. I go there 2 days a week, and they asked me to do their online shop for them and find products around the store to upload and resell for them. And I'm just so, there's so many things that people just give away that they go in there. There was one item sold for it was given away and sold for $850. You know, so go into your little thrift stores and go into these type of places and have a look at it. It's really opened my eyes to the this industry. I never did it before. Yes, I enjoy things, but what I'm doing now with my monthly, I buy something for my grandchildren. I'm going to leave a legacy for them. So every month I've brought a couple of Barbie dolls. I've got sports cars for the boys. And the list just goes on. You know, all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, Todd, it's like a time capsule, isn't it?
Oh, it is. You know, and the bonus is I get to work very closely with Jackie. We're literally walking distance from each other's homes. And she's been a godsend also. You know, days there, she'd give me a kick in the pants to get me moving, and we just keep going on, you know, onwards and upwards. And you know, anyone, as Jackie was saying, anyone can do this business. It's absolutely mind-blowing what Dave has in there, and it's made me now, when I go into the thrift store or I go into Salvos, they say, well, can you go and sort some stuff out here? The gems that you can find. I found a vase yesterday from 1922 made in West Germany. So it's before they knocked the wall down. So don't know if they're getting that one tested to see how much it's worth. But these are the type of things now, because I've joined this company and I'm looking at all these fantastic things, it's opened my eyes to other opportunities in this industry of what can sell. Legos. I didn't think, there's one woman, she buys any Lego that comes into the company at the Salvation Army, she buys the lot, bang, gone. And it's keep your eyes open. That's all I can say.
And that's what it is, Todd. Hey, Jackie, sorry to interrupt. That, I mean, it really comes down to all the different categories of items on our website will lead people somewhere. It's not necessarily that you'd be interested, but somebody you know would be interested. And that's what excites me. I think that's where the future growth will come from, is from items that you don't even know will excite somebody that you know. Wouldn't you say,
Yeah,
Jack?
exactly.
Absolutely, Don. And what I wanted to chime in on for people just to open your eyes, and I dare you to dream. Todd has been donating his time a couple of days a week. We also have one of our team members who has a memorabilia store, Steve. And Steve Yerbury he works for himself, but he does a lot of auctions for Family of League, which is helping people that are fundraising for children that may have an illness, or their, you know, families that are trying to cover medical costs and so forth. So this is a unique industry of what we have here. So I want to share this because Todd has actually reached out to me. I've got an item from him that takes it back through years of my husband's football career that came into this store. But also where Steve's concerned, he purchased 2 items from Todd last week that he came across in the Salvation Army. And Steve bought them for a figure. Now he's taking them on and he's going to on-sell them through the auctions. And to do that, so would this have happened normally? No, it would not have. But what is it doing? It's developing connections. It's developing that this business is for everybody. So I know that Steve, for instance, is buying items off of Dave's sites. He gets the sample packs all the time. He has a memorabilia business. So what he's doing, he's actually taking each one of those items and he's putting them into a frame. He's creating a story. He's on selling because that's what his business is, into memorabilia. So when I asked you to dare to think outside of the square, what Dave has provided us in this connecting generations together, Don, it's basically endless on where we can head with it. So I want to thank you so much, Todd, and I'll hand it back to yourself, Don, to close this call.
Well, I appreciate you, Jackie, as always. And you know, my voice is a little off here, but you know, you have no problem talking. I love you listening to you, and your presentation was outstanding. Folks, we do this every Wednesday, and on Saturday, we're expecting an information session on email broadcasting and things you can do to do marketing by Terry Reckner, and a possible guest appearance with Dave. What I will tell you is that's free. Your $9.98 leads you to training, and those trainings are being posted in our YouTube site, where you can go to Collect Direct with Don Carson on YouTube. You'll see different videos that Terry's done on podcasting, on social media, and great information for you to build your business with. So anyways, that's just a sort of a cover. One thing to finish off with is it's collectdirectmagazine.com was the magazine that Jackie was referring to, that you can go look at for free and get your head around everything that this industry can offer you. So thanks so much for joining us, everyone. And we'll let Ben shut the recording off. And for those of you that are available Saturday, it'll be at noon Central Time on Saturday with Terry Reckner and I believe Dave Jordan. So we'll see you all soon. Take care.